So, here we are, finally. Oh man, this whole area, once upon a time it was mostly closed and only a few out of people were allowed in, and it was actually functioning. But then we have the crack, the bank crack, and the Danes have actually paid both package, you might say, and now we just got more things to pay for, even if there is transfer or it's about sending money or whatever. So sooner or later the Danish people have to stop to pay taxes and wait until we have a new ground law. Well, the reason why I would make this video is because I saw a video on YouTube with this woman from Venezuela. She is American citizen, I think, but she come from Venezuela, and she was talking about this anti-fair, and that the ones who was running it was actually the CIA, and the one who was in the black suit were military skilled. She's not the only one who have found out this, but she may be one of the few who was actually gone out and said this have to stop. And the reason why is young kids are getting hurt, are getting injured, and maybe killed in all that this so-called riot thing. If it's not the video Venezuela part 1 or 2, but it's in the same, so if you find that, you can scroll through her videos and then you will find it. But what she actually have to say, I think it's more true than anything else, because if you are still doing the things you are over there, you are destroying more than you actually are building up. Forget about the former Obama, Hillary and Trump. Stand like a community. Stand with your fellow man, your fellow woman, and build up, because the things going on are only destroying, and it's not giving anything to the next generation. It is not. And the countries that have been hit for so long, and secret agreement to countries and all that, it's also have to stop. But my point with that is that it have been the bankers, it have been the banks in the country who actually have been smashing, stealing and plundering the people. Cause was it Muammar Gaddafi who actually got wiped out and killed? Cause he didn't want to get in this global bank thing. He said, no, I'm going to make my own currency, etc., etc., etc. And he could do that, and he have actually done a lot of good things for his citizens back in that country. But there are so many lies being told, and the truth, and the mass media, and you know all that. But thank God we have this. So, if you look at the whole thing over there, and it doesn't matter if it left or right, it just have to stop. And it have to stop causing to the next generation, because if it's going on, it will destroy more than ever. And those in power, man, they are totally horny for war and and all that, but they are also businessmen. That may be a thing about it that's not so good. So, if there could be done anything, my suggestion is that, of course, the country that have been totally destroyed, that they have been giving machinery, all the things that can build the country up, and that they can have a bank that is trustworthy, that is honest. Now you may sit out there and say, wow, man, are you crazy? Look at, yes, of course, that's the old paradigm, but I want you actually try to go into the new, because there are some other things that are accelerating, and you have to remember you have to remember that before you came into this world, there were other people building wherever you was. They were building up and taking care of things and planting trees and etc, etc, etc. You may not be a worker, or maybe you are a worker, but mostly this is for those who are the anti-fare. Please hit the brakes, man. And also on the left and right, please hit the brakes. Because the next generation, what are they going to be left with if this are continuing? And you're only giving, and you're only allowing the ones like Soros and whoever have the money, and it's totally destruction. There is nothing growing there. So this was not about BMXing like it should, even though I think I have been seeing some videos that it was like, well, that's just one of those days, and that's just a part of the human being we are. But anyway, I have something, and the something is, please go into geoengineeringwatch.org. Do yourself that favor, and if you have the opportunity, I think you have, go to YouTube, find Dane Wigington, because he can also tell you about all this geoengineering, what is not good for, and it has to stop, it has to end. And there are some things you can do yourself, but you have to lay down a little, like all this casting or whatever, and me in the spotlights, and look, and I have all that merchandise thing, and rethink. You have to, even though if there's going to be a week with no videos, because you are doing your work, you're doing proper work, like getting informed yourself, knowing what's in this thing, how can it be I'm feeling like this, how can it be other people, because of the things that they're spraying, we are inhalating, barium, aluminium, strontium, etc. And it's not good for anyone, and not the water, or anything. So please do that. I think it's all for now. So stay healthy, stay positive. Go in and inform yourself about this geoengineering chemtrails, and inform others, please. Keep pedaling, and my suggestion, get a mask. Get a mask. So this is William on the Move, signing off. Best we got from here. Bye.